Hello, my name's Dr. Peter Sjöstedt-Hughes, and I'm going to tell you quickly about the Philosophy and Psychedelics undergraduate module created by me and Professor Christine Hauskeller. It has an associated book published by Bloomsbury, Philosophy and Psychedelics, 15 chapters by various authors, including ourselves. So the module involves, we start with a context. So we look at psychedelic use in the Americas, so the Mesoamericans and peoples of the Andean region, look at their use of peyote and so on. Then we look at Western history, starting speculatively with the Eleusinian mysteries and onwards towards 20th century philosophers such as William James, Bergson, and so on. We look at metaphysics in relation to psychedelics. So, what does this experience mean? Can one fit it into some kind of philosophical, metaphysical framework? We look especially at Spinoza's metaphysical monism in relation to psychedelic experience, as well as people such as Henri Bergson and William James, as mentioned, Alfred North Whitehead, and whatever. Sort of, with a background question of whether we should treat such experiences as delusional, as solely delusional, or perhaps as partly veridical, as objectively real in certain cases. We also look at mysticism in relation to metaphysics, in relation to psychedelics, as well as more practical issues, political issues such as the medicalization of psychedelics now in the so-called psychedelic renaissance in which we find ourselves, ethical issues relating to patents and biopiracy and so on. But we also look at aesthetics in relation to psychedelic experience, questions about the beautiful and the sublime. We talk about the phenomenology and the philosophy of mind in relation to psychedelics, in terms of mental causation, our problems of consciousness, and so on. And we look at environmentalism in relation to psychedelic use in terms of nature, connectedness, and alienation, and so on, as well as a number of other very exciting issues. So this module is sort of like a meta philosophical module in that it brings in a lot of different strands in philosophy. So, for example, it brings in epistemology. How do we understand psychedelic experiences as delusional or as veridical or whatever? It brings in metaphysics like Spinozism, Whitehead's philosophy, William James's philosophy. It brings in a lot of ethical questions and so on, theological questions, political, medical, and whatnot. The module has received very good feedback, and it was oversubscribed. So get in there early if you're interested. And if you have any questions, of course, don't hesitate to email me. Thank you.